beggar, no house or home, wandering aimlessly, no place to go. You ever seen a guitar without any strings? No tune or melody, no song to sing. Left, your left, hey, right, you got it.
Thank you for joining me today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our team has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the cause of liberty and freedom across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want help completing the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want to be part of this mission and saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Happy Friday. This is our weekly WeP3 debrief. I am Mark Peterson with the People's Patriot Project, and we are here to share what is in the good as far as supporting our veterans and first responders and all the other people that are out there. It's Remember Everyone Deployed Friday. Remember, we put those people that we believe that are out there fighting for the purposes and the causes of giving us our freedoms and liberties in the United States. That's our military that are out deployed overseas. And it is also, in our opinion, our first responders that are fighting the battles on the streets daily. We are so happy to bring to you the news every week and share what WeP3 is doing. And we're excited about the stuff that we're getting done. You're seeing some of the pieces that we're working on right now. Earlier with the post for our Nashville takeover, and we got messages pouring in right now, and so we're excited. If you're in the Nashville area, October 20th through the 25th, 24th is our last opportunity, but we'll be at the Tin Roof. We have a pile of veteran and first responder musicians coming into Nashville. We are so excited. Last weekend, again, I'm kind of jumping off my notes, but we had the amazing Glenn Kane. And I hate doing the name dropping and stuff, but he played with the likes of Merrill Haggard, Conway Twitty, and Waylon Jennings, and he's a veteran and working with us and helping us put together. And we're excited to have him there. We've got Chris Turner. We've got Cody Howell. From our Monday nights, Monday Motivation, Fill Your Cup. We got Sugar Rose coming. We got Tim Newton, Don Ricks, Tony Turner, Sean Keller, Unfortunately, Jess is in our graphics. He had planned on being there in the beginning. We got Jess Quant, who can't make it this time, but we got Adam Martin with Blackbird Anthem, and the one and only Sal Gonzalez, America's Got Talent personality. So we are super, super, super excited. We are super, super just Tony Turner is great. Thanks to Travis Walker. You got to come check these guys out if you're in. Misty Turner's in the house. She is actually kind of attached to that guy, Tony Turner, and we love having Misty and Tony around. LJ Raspler, just awesome to have you here. You are out there doing it, girl, and we appreciate all the you give us more accolades than we deserve. You've done this, and you've done this on your own, and we fully support you guys. Cook for Vets, listening in. Travis Walker, I already talked. Jeremy Daniels, good to see you, brother. Always a blessing when you're around and listening in and giving us your insight. And let me get, not that you guys need to see this mug, but here I am. So this last weekend, we had on our We Got You 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime, we had John Engfer with Warriors Path. And I'm telling you, man, this guy, infectious. We love John. We love what he's doing. He's partnered up with, I'm having a moment, every third Saturday, an organization here in the cities. Love the groups, love what they're doing, love the work, and they're making a difference, and we greatly appreciate it. Just like LJ is, and many of the people that pop up on our feeds. Glenn Kane is in the house. Had him on the show last week, telling us and sharing with us his, I'm going to call it real country. Not here to slam anyone else's, not here to beat anyone up. Travis Walker, take care, brother. Michael Madsen. We do our show on a weekly basis, so we can have that conversation. Always willing to do more. I don't, she's a busy lady. And LJ's asking, where's my sidekick? She's not my sidekick. I'm going to tell you the truth. She runs the show. That's it. And I'm kind of the, when you got the guy or the people with the carts that walk down the parade route that picks up the stuff from the elephants and the horses and stuff, that's me. I clean up the messes. Andrew runs the show, and that's the way it works. So, and that's a joke. I mean, we work great together most days. We don't need to get into that. We were talking about Glenn Kane and his amazing take on real country. Again, I know. Andrea does rock, absolutely. And this isn't the same without Andrea. We just don't have the banter and have the fun and have the it's just boring me today, and I apologize. We're good. I hope you can handle it for this one debrief. And she'll be back here this Sunday. We got your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. Ray Kane doing his music. John Engfer. Got to get back in my notes. That's what I'm doing. We've been immersed in this Nashville event, and we've been so excited. We've got amazing help, and we got I'm having that minute. You get it. We have Mr. Boardman, and we have Miss McCurry, who have been absolutely extremely crucial and critical, boots on the ground down in Nashville as we're putting together all the venues, putting together all the artists. They're excited about working with the People's Patriot Project. Glenn Kane is excited about working with the People's Patriot Project and just making a difference. And this, again, we're kind of done with hey, there's a message. You got to hear veterans and first responders are struggling. First of all, they're not all struggling. And Second of all, we do have some that need a little help. Third of all, it's time to get the boots on the ground, people. Our organization is called We the People, the People's Patriot Project, and it is critical to have an active, proactive, moving forward mission in putting these things together. LJ Raspler is an example of that. She's out feeding vets. I can list a bunch of names of people that are out there doing that. And again, I'm just going to mention the ones that are here for today. There's a lot of people that are on here talking. I've heard a lot about Mr. Madsen and hearing what he does with Vet Radio Syndicate. And we've been on one of their shows, and actually I think 3 of their shows, but having conversations, building, growing, and putting things into play. And that's where we're at. We've been working really hard. I'm going to be honest with you. We've been struggling with resources, and we don't do a lot of campaigning for funding. We do a lot of grant writing. We reach out and talk to corporates. We reach out and talk to other organizations, and we try to leave it off the shoulders. Absolutely. Adam and Feeding the Heroes, always inspiring as well. Love Adam Jones and what they're doing down there in Georgia. We don't put it on. It's not. Here's the deal. The people that are listening to the show are veterans and first responders for the most part. I know that there are some that aren't. I know that many are boots on the ground. But the problem is only 10%, 3% of our people of our country are enlisted in the military, and less than 6% is enlisted, not the right word, but are involved with being a first responder. Police, fire, EMS, corrections, and dispatch. That means there's 90% of us out there, and I'm pretty aggressive and pretty nasty when I say this, and I apologize. It's not meant to be nasty, but we have 90% of our country living on the faith that these veterans and first responders and enlisted people are going to be there to save their tail. And I get it. I get there's some people that will argue with that with me, and that's okay. Are you running into burning buildings? Are you holding the hands and taking someone taking their last breath? Have you ever missed a meal with your family because you're serving your community or your country? We're just asking for a little. We're not asking for everything. We're not asking for a lot. Some of our veterans and first responders have dealt with some stuff, and we're there to support them. And it would be nice, because I don't think there's anyone that would ever not pick up the phone and dial 911 if they needed a hand. Maybe there are. I get it. But if you're willing to make that call, maybe you should be willing to invest in saving your tail. So that's the way I'm going to say it. There's going to be a time and place, and we're finding it in some parts of our community in our country where, to be honest with you, they're not fully staffed. Want to know why? Because they haven't been taken care of. That's true. You can also say, well, it doesn't fit into the budgetary needs. Fine. That doesn't fit into the budgetary needs. Who's going to whine and complain when there's no one else on the other side of the phone to come help you? Okay. Mr. Madsen, I will send you a message, brother. Like I said, we've been really wrapped up in this Nashville piece. It is a fundraiser for us while we're down in Nashville. And we are going to pound this thing home. It's also exposure for the musicians that play this great music. It's exposure for the new music. It's exposure for those who can write. It's exposure for those that have served, and that's why we do it. And we are going to be the shock and awe down in Nashville when we take it over October 20th through the 24th. This Sunday, we have some amazing guests. We are so excited to have Mr. Christopher Lee Herod of Cot Red Candid. And this is a veteran that uses the medium of photography and helping veterans and first responders and going out and using that as a craft. He wants to do some streaming. He wants to do some videos. He wants to do documentaries. We're having conversations with him. He's a busy man, and we're looking forward to be working with Chris and have him on the show this weekend. So tune in to see that. And we got a new musician. Thanks to Dan Hudson and hitting the ground out looking for musicians and such. We've got Miss Gina Powers, and I'm telling you, this is a voice. It's I'm going to call it pop music, and that's I'm hitting the mark when I say that, and I totally know that. Soulful. I almost used a wrong word there for a second. Soulful, and she draws you in with her voice. She plays the piano. She does an amazing. It's just amazing. Don't miss it. You're gonna see both Chris, Mr. Herod, and Gina Powers this weekend. We got your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. That is at 1800 Central Standard Time. It's only really cool when it's at 6 o'clock and it's just in the Central Time Zone. But that's our joke and that's our fun and that's our life. I do want to do a quick shout out to Bobby Withrow of Texas Fallen and Greg Smith are down. They're from Texas. They've gone into Florida. We've got Jake Stovall down in Florida. We've got all these amazing veterans and first responders going down. If you know anyone in need, please, let us know. Let us know. We'll get these guys on their doorstep. We'll make sure they're taken care of. We are here for them, and we just our hearts go out to those people down in Florida. I wish me and Andrea didn't have to work our real jobs. We would be down in the mix of it, but we will support and we will push and we will help those that are down in Florida struggling right now. Have a great weekend, Mr. Kane, and we will talk to you soon. Mike Felsky, good to see you. Give me the thumbs up, thumbs down. Are you making it down to Nashville or not? It'll be exciting to have you, and we might have a place for you if you're interested in staying with the Rowdy Bunch. I think Tim Newton is planning on blowing the doors off at Buffalo River Resort because he doesn't get the chance to do that at Tin Roof the way he wants to. And me and Tim have talked through that and we've worked through that. But gosh, exciting stuff going on. Remember, WeP3 Radio is up and running. I can put the link in there. I do want to tell you can go to the app. It is oh, brother. That's okay, I guess. Well, that's funny. Adam Bird this morning, I was watching him with Heroes Media Group, had a little something flying around just now. I got attacked by some major, large creature. So we were listening to WeP3 Radio when we came into the show. I am putting the link in there. Again, these are our veterans and first responders all day long. There is an app for this, and it's the Access, ACCESS Radio app. There's a microphone and a little wing thing. I wish we could put pictures in here, but I'm putting it in. I'm really impressed. I'm doing two things at once right now. So the Access Radio app, if you go to the mix channel, that's right here on your phone. You can have it anywhere. You can stream it in your car. WeP3 Radio at Access Radio. And we will talk more about that. Nikki Flowers has done an amazing, amazing job at putting that radio station together, and we give her full credit for that. So real quick before I dip off, anyone in the audience have anything for the good? Why don't I stutter one more time? That's a practical process there. So we're excited to be part and be here every week on Friday for our WeP3 Debrief. We will also see you on Sunday at We Got Your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. And again, you're always part of the solution when helping veterans and first responders. We want your ideas. We want your thoughts. It is a collaborative process, and we will be talking to all of you on the other side. Patriot Pride.